What is the best possible credit score today? Before I answer the question, what is the best possible credit score, let me first say what the credit score actually is. Don't worry, I'll be really short. What is the credit score supposed to be? Your credit score is a numerical representation of how creditworthy you are. Basically, it means that using your credit score, financial institutions like banks and creditors gauge how trustworthy you are when it comes to paying back loans and payments. Thus, a low credit score means that you aren't safe with credit because your history suggests that might not be able to pay back the debts that you incur. On the other hand, if you have a good credit score, that means that given your previous history, you're capable of paying back loans on time, meaning you can be trusted with a higher amount of credit. Having a good credit score basically means that you get to enjoy a lower rate of interest on many transactions, ultimately meaning that you end up saving more money. How is the credit score calculated? Well, credit score calculations are basically statistical in nature, and are done using information available from your credit history report. Basically, your credit history involves records of all the payments, debts, loans, mortgages, bankruptcies, etc., your full financial profile, in a nutshell. This kind of information is generally collected by credit bureaus. Financial institutions like banks go to such credit bureaus whenever a new customer applies for a service so they can decide whether or not they can extend their credit to that customer. So, what is the best possible credit score? A person's credit score can be a maximum of 850 points, it can't be higher than that figure under any circumstances. How can I get the best possible credit score? Bringing that credit score close to that 850 can be a tough job, but it's definitely worth the hard work because being an ideal customer in terms of credit worthiness opens lots of great deals and interest rates up for you. So, here are a few steps that you can try to boost your credit score. Pay bills on time. Nothing looks worse on your credit report than a whole list of delayed payments, which is why this can bring down your credit score by a few points. For this reason, you should always make your payments on time. In fact, even if you can't make the entire payment in one go, at least make the minimum payment due so that it doesn't show up on your report later as a delayed payment. Credit cards and how to handle them. Contrary to popular belief, having absolutely no credit cards or canceling the ones you have can actually have a detrimental effect on your credit score because being able to properly maintain credit lines for a certain period of time is considered to be very healthy in terms of credit worthiness. However, using more credit cards than you need can end up incurring fantastic amounts of debt. In general, keeping around 4 credit cards is ideal, and you should try to use them as less as possible. This amounts to a healthy credit score and a low amount of debt. Well, there you go, the above are few tricks that should adequately answer your question, what is the best possible credit score and how do I attain it?